The details coming out about 8 passengers are nothing short of horrific. A lot of people have been saying, oh my God, I hope that she doesn't get let out right away and blah, blah, blah. And I do not see that happening. So trigger warning. Holy shit. Scroll if you need to.
Court documents show Ruby Franke from the Family Channel. 8 passengers has been arrested after her child climbed out of a window and asked a neighbor for food and water. Officers say there were signs that he had been tied up. The child was taken to a hospital, and his siblings are now in DCFS care. Franke is being held without bail.
So we've been watching this channel for, the first time I became aware of how problematic this was years ago, right? And I almost thought, I'm so silly and naive. I thought that there was all this evidence. And that must have been why. There must have been an investigation, and they were there. No, the kid had to climb out of a window, and, okay. So if they're literally out for the world to see with a mother who is posting content like this, which I've been looking at all morning.
Victim means I drop my responsibility. So because I'm human, I have responsibility. And when I decide through my agency, through my choices, to let go of being responsible for my perceptions and thoughts, for my feelings, and for my behaviors, I am in a state of victim.
The entire country has been watching this, and it took that kid crawling out of a window. What does that mean for every other child that is in this situation? What kind of chances do they have? And today everyone will want to save the children, and by next week there will be something else and everyone will move on and forget. But just by a casual glance at her YouTube channel, thousands of people agree with messages like this. So when do you have agency? When did this probably start for her children?
Let's start at the beginning, when you were born. The very first moment that you took a breath into this world, I know you don't remember, and you did do it.
We all did.
You were engaging in the act of responsibility. So even though you don't remember it, you were hooked into your mother, and your mother was responsible to take care of you in her womb. And then she birthed you, and you came out, and the umbilical cord was cut, and there was a separation between you and the person who was primarily responsible for you. Now you're on your own. You're the baby bird on your own, learning to be responsible for yourself.
Keep in mind, while they're filming all of this, talking about there's no such thing as a victim, that's something you're putting yourself in, whatever, they had kids actively tied up and starving. So let's look at that. Then on the other side, she explains why she has disliked these children since birth.
So I wonder how babies perceive this. Mm-hmm. I've had 6 children come into the world, and they've all come in with, some come in screaming and crying, and I'd almost say cussing like a sailor. There were a couple like that. And then I've had other babies come into the world who have been peaceful and calm and no crying. Mm-hmm.
She literally just explained a newborn baby crying as them being irresponsible, and a newborn baby crying, rather than being a natural response to literally coming into the friggin' world, as cursing like a sailor. I don't understand how it took a kid crawling out a window for this person to be prosecuted. I'm glad that they are, but I've got a hell of a lot of questions. We're going to go deeper into this in the next couple days, but it is just so upsetting that I think that I'm going to leave this alone for a day or two, and then we'll get back into it when it's not quite so fresh. My heart goes out to every single one of those kids and anyone who has been touched by a situation like this, and I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart. This shouldn't happen to anyone ever.